Our daughter Madison was a very happy, fun-loving child.
She was a very good dancer. If there's music on, she is the first one on the dance floor.
She joined the flag football team, and she liked it so much that she joined the next season full tackle. And you would hear as they walked by, "That was a girl!"
She was really bubbly. Like, I think that was the first thing I noticed.
She had this confidence that she wasn't afraid to be who she was.
She was creative. She marched to the beat of her own drum.
And she did a wedding picture of me marrying Shakespeare and wrote on the back, "Congrats, I hope this made you smile."
She had this sense of humor that a lot of people don't have. She was very sarcastic and witty and just knew immediately how to make somebody smile if they were having a bad day.
She cared immensely for the friends that she had.
To have someone like that in my life at the time that I did, I told her about some of my problems when I was a kid. Didn't change the way she looked at me at all. In fact, she may have loved me more.
She really cared about everyone.
She would try to make you feel good. I think that made herself feel better.
And she was never focused on herself. She was always concerned with what was going on around her, making other people happy. And
she would come up to you and be like, "You look sad. Can I hug you?" Yes you can. She just could sense other people's how you felt.
But as she got into high school, she made a ton of friends. She was so happy and likable that she had no problem, but I don't think she could see it.
She would always, to everyone else, be super happy, and I would see her talking to people, be bouncy. She was always but on the inside she was lock everything inside, and you wouldn't know that just speaking to her.
it took a lot for people to get to know her. She didn't let down her walls.
She didn't really show you that anything, happy, sad, anything like that.
Madison had confided in me. She said, if I didn't know any better, I would think that one of the girls in my group is actually trying to push me out. And she spent the entire summer by herself.
And I think that's the scariest thing about this whole situation, is how a person can feel so alone, but actually isn't.
She began losing her confidence in herself and her belief in who she was and, as a human being. She was pulling away from us, and she became more irritable. Her dog means a lot to her. But at the end, she said, oh, you could take him, it doesn't matter.
She did give some glimpses, but I don't think anyone really knew the full extent of what was going on and how bad it had been.
I didn't realize, because she didn't share every thought with me, that the depression was really getting bad.
One day you're standing, everything's fine, and the ground opens up and swallows you in. It's a very dark hole, and it's suffocating. It's hard to breathe. Most days it's hard to get up.
I just felt really sad. I don't know if she was ever gonna tell me what she was thinking or planning. It feels like such a gap inside of you, because you can't talk to them anymore, and it's really hard because you just want to and you can't create new memories.
My life will never be the same. I had no idea how much of an impact she had on me up until the point where she wasn't here anymore.
It still feels like it's not real, and you still feel like you're gonna see her in the hallway.
It's so hard to think that that smile is gone from this world. It just doesn't make sense.
She didn't fit into that category of what a suicidal person should fit into.
I had so many hopes and dreams for her.
Continuing on only because I want to make sure she has a voice. I want to make sure that Madison shines her ray of light and provide hope to those that are in darkness.
There's a moment and there's an emotion that's dark and strong, and it can feel bigger than you.
We need to go to people when we need help, when we feel this darkness and this alone.
If your child falls down and they break their leg, you bring them to the doctor. Sadness turning into depression, bring them to the doctor. Would never want anybody else to go through this. I don't get a chance to have that last dance.